Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm back. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my living situation. I done jack that bag up. Actually, I don't even need a bag. I hate when I do that. All right, so what? Barely see him, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my living situation, and I want to actually look at the camera because I hate when I record and I look back when I'm editing and I'm not even looking at the camera. Slow your roll, Bryson. Every time you see another dog, he gets excited. Come on. Every time you see those dogs. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to come back real quick and talk about my living situation. Okay, so as you guys know, my whole time living in Atlanta, well, not my whole time. When I first moved to Atlanta, this feels so nostalgic. But anyways, when I first moved to Atlanta, I lived in Smyrna. And then I moved to Lithia Springs after my apartment in Smyrna got broken into. And then when I moved to Lithia Springs, I shortly after, I don't think I even finished my lease there because I bought a house. So I bought my house, which was near Lithia Springs, but in Atlanta. Well, not the city of Atlanta, but Atlanta's my address. So yeah, so I lived in my house for like, I don't even know how long I stayed in my house. Maybe, 2 years. I stayed in my house for 2 years. And then I got in a relationship. My boyfriend moved in with me, and then we got an apartment together, and I started renting my house out. And so from there, I've been living in Buckhead. And as you guys know, I worked in Buckhead ever since I came to Atlanta. Ever since I became a police officer, that's where I worked. I worked in Buckhead, so it only made sense to find a place close to home. No, to find a place close to work. Because that commute back and forth to my house, it wasn't a bad commute. It's something I would be used to back home in South Carolina, but I feel like if I'm in Atlanta, I should be feeling, some Atlanta life, whatever. And I don't know if you guys remember my vlogs from back in when I was living in Smyrna and stuff, but I wanted to live in Midtown for the longest. So, with that being said, I'm going to be moving out of my apartment here in Buckhead, and I'll be moving to Midtown. And I'm excited. I'm excited about that. I'm like super excited because I'll be on my own. Because ever since, I haven't been putting my business out on YouTube like that, but me and my ex broke up with each other right when we moved into our apartment. So the whole time we've been, living in this apartment here in Buckhead, we haven't been together the whole time. And we get discounted rent here. Our rent is discounted. Like I don't know if you can see it from here. I'll show you guys on my way back. I'm walking to Target right now with my doggy. But because we're police officers, we get discounted rent. And so we didn't want to move because it was like we live in this fancy schmancy high-rise apartment and it's nice as hell, so it doesn't make sense for us to, move out when we are getting along, that kind of thing. And our discount is a pretty decent discount, so that's why it just made sense. He didn't have any problems dating other people. I didn't have problems initially, but I don't think I was really in it initially either. Like, I don't think I really wanted to be in a relationship when I was thinking I wanted to be in a relationship. I don't think I was ready. And so during that time, nobody had an issue with me living with my ex. And then once I started to want to be in a relationship, like once I started putting my all into, dating, that's when people started feeling some type of way about me living with my ex. So that don't have anything to do with why I'm moving. I'm just moving because things with me and my ex have gotten unfriendly. So that's why we're moving. Well, that's why I'm moving. He's staying. But before I move, I'm gonna do like a little apartment tour. I'll probably do it later on tonight because I realized I never showed you guys my apartment. I remember showing you guys, I did a tour of our temporary apartment that we were in while they were doing construction in our apartment, but I never showed you guys my actual apartment. So I'm gonna do that a little later. But I just wanted to give you guys a brief backstory. I'm I'm moving to Midtown. I'm hella excited. So here in this building that I'm living in right now, is that it? No, that's not my building. You can't see my building from here. But in the building that I'm living in right now, I live on the 8th floor. And the building I'm moving to in Midtown, I'm gonna be on the 22nd floor. Play. Like, I'm hella stoked, hella excited, and that's just what it is, you know? That is what it is. Yeah, I feel really weird because I'm at this intersection and actually people are actually out today. And so I feel like people are looking at me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, I'm moving to Midtown. I should be hearing back from my property manager today, hopefully. She sent me an email today telling me that the people that are that's in the apartment that I'm moving into should be moving out yesterday. So hopefully they move everything out yesterday and that they can start cleaning and, you know, turning everything over so that I can move in. Bryson. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So once I hear that confirmation, and yeah, did I mention this on the 22nd floor? 22nd floor. I was about to actually I looked at an apartment on the 24th floor. Well, not the actual apartment. I looked at I think it was a model home. Yeah, I looked at a model home. I'm actually going to include that in this video. Actually, no. I might include it in my next video because I want to do a whole like video about apartment hunting in Atlanta. Well, at least in Buckhead, because, well, I'm going to give you like tips on apartment hunting in Atlanta because me being a police officer, especially in Buckhead, I know. Bryson, what are you doing? Fucking slow dog. I'm gonna stop out here for a little bit because he hasn't peed this whole time I was out here, and I'm already at Target, so he's gonna pee out here today while I'm talking. It was really cold early when I came outside to walk him. It warmed up a little bit, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna do like a little tips video because being a police officer in Buckhead, like I know what kind of calls these apartments getting. But I was thinking today because I was watching some vlogs of people, small YouTubers, and I'm like, man, there's like some dope ass small YouTubers out here, and I'm like, I could have been collabing with these people. Like we could have gotten to know each other, and these are people that like was looking at apartments in Buckhead, and I just wanted to see what their thoughts were on particular apartments because as a police officer, I know where the crime is. Not really crime, but like where like you have some buildings that look really nice, like really nice. There's a lot of them in Buckhead that look really nice. I won't say a lot, but there's a few of them in Buckhead that look really nice, and the police are there like every damn day, damn near, you know? But I don't think that plays a part whenever it comes to a resident, an actual resident being there. Like a police officer, yeah, we'll get annoyed like, oh my God, you gotta go here again. Yeah, we gotta go here again. But residents don't even see that like that because one, residents are at work, you know, so they work during the day, so they're not there. So the police can be called 3 times during the day and they'll never know it. So they never even experience that. But I was watching these YouTubers and stuff, looking at different apartments in Buckhead, and I'm like, dang, because you know certain things, because I worked overnight, right? So I seen calls that you know certain places would have overnight, and so I would be like, yeah, I don't want to live here, you know, because I see what kind of calls we get. Obviously, nobody else would know what kind of calls it is unless they're being nosy and asking and somebody's telling them. But outside of that, they won't know why the police is at their apartment or whatever, and not necessarily, you know, every time the police is at the apartment doesn't mean it's something bad, but you know, anyways. So me looking at everybody else's reaction to some of these apartments, I'm like, damn, like this apartment nice as fuck. But I don't see it that way because I know what kind of calls they get there, and plus I don't get to see it in a selling standpoint. So you have these leasing agents that are, you know, trying to get you to lease this apartment, so they're going to sell everything to you, so you get to see all the highlights and stuff like that. Stuff I didn't get to see, like, you know, I don't get to see that kind of stuff as a police officer. But